Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Capricorn February 2, 2025. Uranus has just turned direct after nearly 5 months of retrograde motion, and in the weeks ahead, you're renewing your motivation to put your spiritual beliefs into action. Your general faith in life and the universe increases. It's easier to make meaningful changes with this shift. You're more courageous about learning and sharing as you advance. This change of direction also gives extra punch to your work, health, and routines, which is helpful with a new moon energizing these matters just 2 days ago. Today, life has a way of complicating the little things, mainly by pitting your diverging interests against one another. In particular, your work and health goals can be difficult to achieve with relationships distracting you. You can experience some temporary indecision or a state of imbalance. Watch today for agreeing to something just to make a problem go away temporarily. It's tempting, but keep in mind that you're borrowing from your future. As the heavens shift and the wheel of life turns on, the planets dance back and forth. Whether they are direct or awake or retrograde, also known as asleep, we can see how they re-affecting our lives and the global human collective. Since 2018, electric Uranus, the Great Awakener, has slid back and forth through the gardens of a fellow Earth sign. The outer planets are always known to spend long periods, sometimes almost half the year, in a retrograde phase. Recently, Uranus woke up and will continue to gain strength and speed in the many months to come. Figure out what you want to do long term. Reflect on what professional path you wish to take and what that may entail. You might have to adjust your commitments based on your career path, as the Moon in Pisces conjuncts Saturn in Pisces and squares Jupiter retrograde in Gemini. It will not be easy to let go of some projects, responsibilities, and working relationships. However, you will not be successful if you have too much on your plate. Take something away so you can focus on the commitments that truly matter for your chosen career path. The aspect of the day gives you the opportunity to slow down and look within. Whether or not you take the time to do this is up to you. Knowing how you feel is a very important asset, though it is not exactly easy all the time. In fact, you may experience resistance from other people in your efforts to explore your feelings. A good way to find out what you feel is in quiet meditation, or a virtual yoga class will do. Don't worry if you have a lot to do on this day. This day, it is sure to see you energetic and raring to go. Don't waste any time. Make your to-do list and start checking the chores off one by one. You'll find that you are able to get things done much more quickly than usual, leaving you a little extra time to spend with the family this evening. While the moon's departure from your work sector today brings the new moon here to a close, not before giving work and job matters the green light and a tailwind you can continue to take advantage of. It is just as the moon leaves that a friendly aspect to the sun here and Jupiter, in his final days in retrograde motion in your career sector, peaks, and just as the final breaks are taken off this new professional year. Meanwhile, the moon's return to your communication sector today adds to what was already a stunning day on the communication and relationship fronts. In a case of perfect timing, the moon not only returns to your relationship sector in time to ensure you are emotionally engaged and aware moving into Venus, the planet of love's final days here, but just as her friendly aspect to Juno in your communication sector peaks. Over the next few days, support for Venus and your relationships is set to reach an all-time high, with a whole new sense of what's possible emerging and everything needed to keep the communication lines open. Our eyes in the sky. Impatience, however, might be the biggest hurdle right now. When you have high hopes for something, it's natural to want results quickly. But some of the most meaningful successes don't happen overnight. They come from steady effort, careful planning, and the ability to trust the process. Have you ever made a quick decision, only to later wish you had given yourself more time to think it through? Right now, practicing restraint will be one of your greatest strengths. Whether it's a conversation, a decision, or a reaction to something unexpected, taking a moment to pause before acting will serve you well. Emotions may be heightened, and misunderstandings are more likely, so stepping back and allowing yourself to see the bigger picture will help you avoid unnecessary tension. Keeping an open mind is key. Not every perspective will align with yours, but some of the most valuable insights can come from unexpected places. Collaboration and discussion might lead you to answers you never would have arrived at alone. Even with these emotional fluctuations, there is a powerful energy of achievement surrounding you. When you allow yourself to be patient and approach tie-ins with clarity, you'll notice that one success leads to another. Have you ever had a moment where, after putting in the effort, your work was finally recognized, and it opened doors you hadn't even considered? That kind of energy is present now. Your ability to work with others, communicate effectively, and show up for yourself will draw the right opportunities your way. If you're presented with a chance to step into something new, trust yourself enough to explore it. Growth happens in the spaces where we feel slightly uncertain, and stepping out of your comfort zone might just lead to something incredible. The key is to approach each new decision with confidence rather than fear. If something in your current situation isn't working the way you had hoped, this is a perfect time to reassess your perspective. When you shift the way you look at things, the way you experience them also changes. Instead of getting caught up in frustration, ask yourself, what could I do differently? What is this moment teaching me? It's easy to place blame on external circumstances or even other people when things don't go as planned, but real growth happens when you take a step back and use every experience as a chance to learn about yourself. Reflection is one of the most valuable tools you have right now, and the more open you are to seeing things from a new angle, the more successful you'll be in navigating whatever comes your way. This period may also bring unexpected challenges in business, finances, or personal projects. You might feel like your ideas aren't gaining traction or that others aren't fully understanding your vision. That can be frustrating, but don't let temporary setbacks shake your confidence. Have you ever felt like you were pushing so hard to make something happen, only to realize later that waiting for the right timing would have made all the difference? Forcing something to work before it's ready could create more roadblocks than necessary, so if things aren't falling into place right now, take a deep breath and reassess. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is take a step back and allow things to unfold naturally. Keeping a level head, being strategic, and trusting that everything will align when the time is right will help you navigate this phase with ease. With so much shifting energy, it's important to make time for self-care. Stress and uncertainty can take a toll on both your mind and body, so finding moments of relaxation will be essential. You don't need an elaborate plan to take care of yourself. Sometimes, the simplest things can make the biggest difference. A long bath, listening to calming music, getting lost in a good book, or even stepping outside for fresh air can help restore your sense of balance. What's one small thing that always helps you feel at peace? Whatever it is, make space for it. Pay attention to how certain habits, whether it's excessive screen time, stress eating, or other distractions, affect your energy. Finding balance in your daily routine will help you feel more grounded and ready to handle whatever comes your way. At the heart of it all, this moment is about trusting yourself, embracing change, and recognizing that even uncertainty holds the potential for growth. You are stronger and more capable than you realize, and with the right mindset, you'll find that even challenges can lead to breakthroughs. Where in your life do you feel ready for a shift? What new possibilities are you hoping to step into? Trust that you have everything you need to move forward. The universe is guiding you, and all you have to do is take the next step with confidence.